Hello and welcome back. In this Black Excellist presentation, we want to celebrate Hank Aaron, the baseball home run king.
Welcome to blackexcellist.com, the site where we share Black excellence, opulence, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
Born into humble circumstances in Mobile, Alabama, Hank Aaron ascended the ranks of the Negro Leagues to become a Major League Baseball icon. Aaron is regarded as one of the greatest baseball players of all time. He spent most of his 23 seasons as an outfielder for the Milwaukee and Atlanta Braves, during which time he set many records. The Home Run King held the title for over 30 years with a career total of 755 home runs. The humanitarian, civil rights activist, and pioneer is a powerful role model for athletes, amateur or professional, young or experienced. In this original Black Excellist video, we will be featuring Hank Aaron, the American baseball hero. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Henry Hank Aaron was born on February 5, 1934. Born Henry Louis Aaron on February 5, 1934, in a poor black section of Mobile, Alabama called Down the Bay, Hank Aaron was the third of 8 children born to Estella and Herbert Aaron, who made a living as a tavern owner and a dry dock boilermaker's assistant. Aaron and his family later moved to the middle-class Toulminville neighborhood when he was 8 years old. Aaron developed a strong affinity for baseball and football at a young age and tended to focus more heavily on sports than his studies. Number 2. Aaron received his first major league tryout at age 15 with the Brooklyn Dodgers. During his freshman and sophomore years, Hank Aaron attended Central High School, a segregated high school in Mobile, Alabama. The Aaron family lived on the edge of poverty. Young Henry took on several jobs to help buy the proper baseball equipment he needed, since his parents could not afford them. Hank lacked interest in school and believed he would one day make it as a baseball player. He spent a considerable amount of his boyhood playing baseball at the neighborhood parks. Hank Aaron received his first major league tryout at the age of 15 with the Brooklyn Dodgers, who of course had signed Aaron's childhood idol, Jackie Robinson, a few years earlier. Aaron didn't make the team, likely due to his unorthodox batting grip, but word spread about his talent. He even played with a couple of independent Negro League teams while still in high school. Aaron eventually transferred out of Mobile Central High in his junior year to attend the Allen Institute in Mobile, which had an organized baseball program. A star athlete, Aaron excelled at both football and baseball. And although he received several football scholarship offers, he turned these down to chase his dreams of playing in Major League Baseball. On the baseball diamond, Aaron played shortstop and third base, and despite the fact that he batted cross-handed, he was a powerful hitter. Number 3. Aaron made a successful debut in both the Negro League and MLB minor league. In late 1951, 18-year-old Aaron quit school to play for the Negro American League's Indianapolis Clowns. It wasn't a long stay, but the talented teenager left his mark by hitting .366 and leading his club to victory in the league's 1952 World Series. Additionally, he would become the last to play in both the Negro Leagues and the Major Leagues. After signing with the Milwaukee Braves for $10,000, Aaron was assigned to one of the organization's farm clubs, the Class C Eau Claire Bears. He did not disappoint, earning Northern League Rookie of the Year honors in 1952. Promoted to the Class A Jacksonville Braves in 1953, Aaron continued to tear apart pitching with 208 hits, 22 homers, and a .362 average. Number 4. Aaron made his major league debut at the age of 20. Aaron made his major league debut in 1954. Following a solid first year where he hit .280 with 13 home runs, Aaron charged through the 1955 season with a blend of power with 27 home runs, 106 RBIs, and a batting average of .328 that would come to define his long career. After winning his first batting title in 1956, Aaron registered an outstanding 1957 season, taking home the National League MVP and nearly nabbing the Triple Crown. It all came together for Aaron and the Braves in 1957 as Milwaukee won the NL pennant, with Aaron homering to clinch in. Aaron led the league with 44 home runs and 132 RBIs, while finishing third in batting with a .322 average. Then it was on to the World Series Series, which was Aaron's first appearance on the national scene. The power hitter did not disappoint. Playing against a superstar he was to be compared with in future years, Mickey Mantle, Hank responded with a .393 average, 3 home runs, and 7 RBIs as the Braves upset the mighty Yankees in 7 games to claim baseball's world championship. In 1958, Aaron and his Braves once again won the pennant. But despite another fine World Series performance by Aaron, where he batted a .333, Milwaukee fell to the Yankees in a 7th and deciding game. Number 5. Hammerin' Hank put up consistent numbers and hit a .300 career batting average. Throughout his career in the majors, Aaron posted remarkable and consistent all-star stats, season after season, and this production would become his trademark. He earned another batting title in 1959, led the league in slugging, and had his only lifetime 3-home run game versus the Giants. As his career moved into the 1960s, Hank again just missed winning the Triple Crown in 1963, with league-leading totals. That year, he also joined baseball's exclusive 30-30 club, signified by 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases. Keeping himself in peak physical condition, a typical Aaron season for 19 years was to average 33 home runs, drive in and score 100 runs or more, and hit .300 batting average. In 1966, the Braves moved to Atlanta, and Hank didn't disappoint his new fans in the Peach State, as he clubbed 44 home runs and drove in 127 runs. The year 1969 saw baseball introduce divisional play, and Aaron and the Braves were the first winners of the National League's Western Division. Hank put up his usual consistent great numbers for the season, and despite his team losing the World Series, he blasted home runs in all 3 games and ended up batting a stellar .357. Number 6. Aaron started to close in on Babe Ruth's home run record of 714. Continued success remained with Hank Aaron in the 1970s as he racked up even more milestones. He collected his 3,000th hit in 1970, attained career highs with a .669 slugging percentage and 47 home runs in 1971, and accumulated his 2,000th lifetime RBI in 1972. His career home run total reached 639, moving him to 3rd place on the all-time career home run list, behind Willie Mays and Babe Ruth. He was now a clear threat to break what many thought was the insurmountable Ruth total of 714 career home runs. Aaron himself downplayed the chase to surpass Babe Ruth, while baseball enthusiasts and the national media grew increasingly excited as he closed in on the 714th career home run record. Aaron, then age 39, hit 40 home runs, ending the 1973 season, but it was just 1 home run short of the iconic Babe Ruth record. Aaron hit home run number 713 on September 29, 1973, with 1 day remaining in the season. Many expected him to tie the record, but in his final game that year, he simply fell short. After the game, Aaron said his only fear in not breaking the record in the following year was his fear that he might not live to see the 1974 season. As Aaron drew closer to home run number 714, the chase to beat the Ruth's record revealed that the world of baseball was far from being free of the racial tensions that prevailed around it. Letters poured into the Atlanta Braves offices. Some wrote to congratulate Hank, but many others were appalled that a black man should break baseball's most sacred and cherished record. Death threats to Hank and even his family and children were a part of the mix. However, Aaron would persist and remain poised in the pursuit of baseball's highest achievement. Number 7. Aaron broke the Major League Baseball home run record in 1974. After an anxiety-filled winter in which he received more death threats, Hank began the 1974 campaign to break the all-time home run record on opening day in Cincinnati, Ohio. On April 4th, the Atlanta Braves slugger belted a 3-run home run in the very first inning, tying Babe Ruth's sacred home run record. Just a few days later, on April 8th, he slugged out his record 715 15th home run in both a feat of triumph and relief in front of more than 50,000 fans and dozens of dignitaries and celebrities in Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. As Hank rounded the bases and the crowd cheered, the celebration included fireworks, and Aaron's parents were there to congratulate him as he crossed home plate. After finishing his record-breaking 1974 season with 20 home runs, Aaron joined the Brewers in his old big league hometown of Milwaukee to take advantage of the new designated hitter rule that gave aging sluggers a chance to rest their legs. He played 2 more years, wrapping up his stellar career in Major League Baseball after the 1976 season. Number 8. The baseball icon was a model of steady excellence on the diamond for 23 seasons. Aaron played the vast majority of his MLB games in right field, though he appeared at several other infield and outfield positions. During his 23-year stint in Major League Baseball, Aaron demonstrated skills at every dimension of the game. Very few players in history could rival his defensive play in the outfield, his deceptive speed at stealing bases, or his quick, compact right-handed swing. Many accolades and milestones characterized Aaron's immaculate baseball career. Hank Aaron holds the record for the most All-Star selections with 25. He was a 3-time Gold Glove winner, and in 1957, he won the National League MVP award. Aaron holds Major League Baseball's record for the most career runs batted with 2,297, extra base hits with 1,477, and total bases of 6,856. Aaron is also in the top 5 with 3,771 career hits and 2,174 runs. He is one of only 4 players to have at least 17 seasons with 150 or more hits. Aaron is currently in second place in home runs, behind Barry Bonds with 755 and 12,364 at-bats, and in third place in games played with 3,298. At the time of his retirement, Aaron held most of the game's key career power hitting records. Aaron entered the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1982, the first year he was eligible, and had a career batting average of .305, higher than those of Mays and another notable contemporary, Mickey Mantle. Number 9. Aaron married twice and is blessed with 6 children. Aaron's first marriage was to Barbara Lucas in 1953, but they divorced in 1971, but not before having 5 children: Gary, Larry, Dorinda, Gay, and Hank Jr. Aaron married Billy Suber Williams, an Atlanta television journalist in Jamaica, on November 13, 1973. With his second wife, they had 1 child, Cece. Number 10. Hank Aaron leaves a legacy as a true role model and civil rights activist. Aaron was simply a wonderful human being. He embodied everything a professional athlete should be, even in the face of racism and death threats during his pursuit of Babe Ruth's home run record. He is without question one of the greatest players in baseball history and leaves behind a rich legacy both on and off the baseball diamond. The Hall of Famer's 755 career home runs stood as the most cherished in baseball for more than 3 decades until it was surpassed by Barry Bonds in 2007. A slew of accolades and awards underscore Aaron's fame and his relevance, not only to baseball's, but also to America's history. In 1999, at his 65th birthday celebration, Major League Baseball introduced the annual Hank Aaron Award that honors the best overall offensive performer. The Sporting News ranks him 5th on their list of the 100 greatest baseball players, and Aaron was also elected to the Major League Baseball All-Century team. In 2001, Aaron was presented with the Presidential Citizens Medal by President Bill Clinton. He received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor, from President George W. Bush in June 2002. In 2011, Princeton University awarded an honorary Doctor of Humanities degree to Aaron. While chasing the Ruth Mark, Aaron continued to speak out and seek racial equality in baseball. He often criticized the game for not having a minority manager and minorities in front office positions. Aaron was a black man who successfully challenged the record of a white player whose legacy borders on mythological, and he did so with a poise so unshakable that it remains a study in professionalism. One of the greatest power hitters of all time, Henry Hank Aaron passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 86 on January 22, 2021.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed with us until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.